Welcome back, Bazigers. Poker is a game of constantly changing variables, and every street or the card dealt can bring in a surprise. The potential to improve in a poker hand can be just as important as its current strength. Today we will learn how a poker hand can improve or draw to a better hand. A drawing hand in poker is a hand that currently holds little to no value, but has the potential to improve to a stronger 5-card combination on future community cards. Today we will learn about the different kinds of draws we will find in Texas Hold'em. For simplicity, we will be discussing the draws after the flop has been dealt and turn and river are yet to be dealt. The 3 types of draws we will discuss are number 1, straight draws, number 2, flush draws, and number 3, combination draws. So let's get started with straight draws. All straight draws can be divided into 2 categories. Number 1, open-ended straight draws. Open-ended straight draws or open-enders can improve to a straight from either the top or the bottom, hence the term open-ended. In other words, when you have 4 consecutive cards between your whole cards and the community cards, you could improve to a straight in 2 different ways. For example, if you have 10 of spades, 9 of spades, and the flop is 8 of hearts, 7 of hearts, ace of clubs, even though the current strength of your hand is high card, you could improve to a straight if either a 6 or a jack opens up on the turn or the river. Since there are 4 sixes and 4 jacks in the deck, there are 8 cards in total that can improve your hand. And number 2, Gutshot straight draws. These straight draws can improve to a straight with only 1 card. For example, if you have 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, and the flop is 3 of spades, 6 of hearts, and 8 of diamonds, you have a Gutshot straight draw, as you can only improve to a straight if a 7 comes on turn or river. Since there are 4 sevens in the deck, 1 of each suit, you can only improve to a straight with 4 cards. Sometimes we can also have double Gutshot draws, which again can improve to a straight with 2 cards. For example, if you have King of diamonds, 7 of clubs, and the flop is 10 of spades, jack of spades, and 9 of spades. Here you have a double Gutshot draw, as you can make a straight with any of the 4 eights or any of the 4 queens. This gives you a total of 8 cards to improve your hand. Even though both the cards you need are in the middle, this draw is just as good as open-ender straight draw. Now let's learn about flush draws. When you have 4 of the 5 cards required for making a flush, you have a flush draw. For example, if you have ace of hearts, king of hearts, and the flop is 2 of hearts, jack of hearts, and 9 of spades, you have a flush draw. Also, if you have ace of hearts, king of spades, and the flop is 2 of hearts, jack of hearts, 9 of hearts, you again have a flush draw, as you still have 4 of the 5 cards required to make the flush. Flush draws are generally considered to be strong, especially if they have Broadway cards in them. Broadway cards, if I may remind you, are all cards ranked 10 or higher, that is 10, jack, queen, king, and ace. Let's now move to our third category of draws. When you have more than 1 draw that you can hit, your draw is known as combination draw or a combo draw. Combination draw, as the name suggests, is a combination of more than 1 draw. One rare draw a player can have is the one that makes both a straight and a flush. These draws can be stronger than made hands in a lot of situations. For example, if you have jack of hearts, 10 of hearts, and the board is queen of hearts, king of hearts, 3 of spades. Let's say your opponent has king 10 here for a pair of kings. Even though you don't have anything but a high card yet, you are ahead of a pair of kings. You have a higher mathematical probability to improve to a better hand than they have on the turn or the river. Here, any hearts card will make a flush for us. Any 9 or ace will make a straight for us. And if the 9 or ace are of hearts, it's a straight flush. But remember, having a straight draw and a flush draw doesn't mean you will necessarily have a straight flush draw. For example, if you have king of spades, 6 of spades, and the flop is 8 of spades, 7 of spades, and 9 of diamonds, You have both a straight draw and a flush draw, but you don't have a straight flush draw. Remember this, it might come in handy at the right time. When playing draws, we have two options available to us. We can either check or raise with it. When we check our draw, we can only win the hand by improving to a better hand than the other player. But when we raise with it, we give ourselves two ways of winning the hand. One, we can improve to a better hand than our opponent, and two, we could also make our opponent fold. If they fold, great. If they don't, we can still improve to a stronger hand. With experience, you will learn when to check with a draw and when to raise with it. For now, just make sure you consider both options when taking your actions with a draw. And with that, we now know the most common draws in Texas Hold'em. We hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in the next chapter.